Welcome to Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Hey everybody, it's Joby and Matt and the cat, and she's in her favorite place, and I love to see that the cat is playing with things in her favorite place. She's chilling her ass off. Matt and I are chilling our asses off. I made Matt a yummy dinner. We watched a great movie. We had some really great wine. Tonight we had, to start off with wine, we had the Pinot. I know last week I showed everybody all the yellowtail on the counter and the ones we were going to try and the ones we tried. The Cabernet Merlot is my favorite. It's the blue label. We did the Pinot this week. We enjoyed this one. I think it was pretty good. I'm right happy with this. Last week we mentioned this one, the Smooth Red blend, yellowtail, but we didn't review it because we drank it after we did the video. We just keep on drinking, everybody. Keep on drinking, but don't drive the car while you're drinking now. That's expensive. So, we watched some movies. This week, we watched some very good ones. Wrong side. The Hurricane Heist. These people are pulling off a heist in the middle of a hurricane, and there are people thwarting them for the good of things, and people doing it, and they're in a clash, and it gets kind of confusing as to who's going in which direction, but they fight it, and the police are in on it, and then they're not, and oh my goodness, it goes on and on. It was a really good movie. It was gut-wrenching, suspenseful. The storm is coming. They're stealing money. What could be more suspenseful? In the end, it was $200 million. They had divided up to between half the state of California. So I don't know who got what. I hope it was worth it too, everybody, in the end of things. I watched some movies this week because the red box was definitely sucking. So for number one, I watched The Life of David Gale. I enjoyed it very much. It was a movie that somebody gave to me that was still sealed up in the wrapper. I had to cut the wrapper open to get it out. I think Diane gave it to me. Remember Diane? Alright, so this movie had Kate Winslet and Kevin Spacey in it. He was a very young Kevin Spacey. This is an old movie, y'all. It was still sealed up. I think it was Melissa McCarthy's very first movie she was ever in. She was like the keeper of the death house. So, I don't want to ruin it for everybody, so I'm just going to break into a limerick, because I love dirty limericks.
Hey, would you like to hear some dirty limericks?
Sure, why not?
There once was a lesbian from Cancun who took a young man up to her room. Then they argued all night as to who held the right to do what and how much and to whom.
Oh dude, those were great limericks.
The movie was really good. I liked it a bunch. There was none of this in it. That was a limerick that was in it. You're going to enjoy it very much. There's 3 or 4 others. And the girl that played Desiree or something like that, she was smoking hot. And he had a affair with her. I think I would have an affair with her. She was so pretty. Another thing I learned from that movie was schmuck. Does anybody know what schmuck is? Think about it. Alright, time's up. A schmuck is the foreskin that they cut off when they circumcise you. So when somebody calls you a schmuck, it's really bad. It's not something nice.
But look, I figure it this way. Better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime.
Look who's coming. Look who's here. Somebody came to enjoy the party. Oh, and one more thing about the Life of David Gale. was produced by Nicolas Cage. I figured I'd throw that in. I don't know, I catch these things. You know, the credits are going by and I go, oh, holy shit, look who that is. I can say shit on Matt's video. Ha ha, shit!
What's your profanity?
Right, I'm sorry.
Let's see, Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves is movie number 2. Oh, God, did I enjoy that. That had the longest shootout I've ever seen on a bridge. I don't know who hauled all of the bullets in there for them to have that shootout. The ammunition, they shot the fuck. They shot the hell out.
What's your profanity?
Right, I'm sorry.
They shot and they shot and they shot. All right, so it was Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. And then it was Ice Cube's kid. His name must be O'Shea Jackson Jr. Oh my God. It was like looking in a young mirror of Ice Cube. It was crazy. He did a good job, but the story was really cool. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. These guys get together and they do repeated bad things, robbing things, getting in the middle of things, figuring out how to make money off of things. And it's the group they are. You find that out. He's sitting in the bar and he sees a picture of them together in the end. And it puts everything into perspective. I honestly thought that O'Shea Jackson was the mastermind of the group, but they all stuck together as a group. I hope I'm right. The never-ending highway shooting. Oh, the bank robberies. It was so good. It starts off with bank robberies, and then in the end, he talks to this chick about diamonds. And I feel like it's going in a diamond direction. Diamonds and pearls. Den of Thieves. I didn't get a lot of information off of it. If you Google it, Den of Thieves, is that Shakespeare? Is that the Rolling Stones? Somebody talked about a Den of Thieves before. All right, I watched another one, number 3. It's called Stillborn. The woman has 2 babies. One of them dies. A monster comes to take the baby. She finds out about the monster through another lady that was a mother, and it happened to her. The mother dies. She's very Katie Holmes-ish looking. She dies. And then all of a sudden, the father realizes, she was right. So he goes up into the room because he hears the baby monitor make some crazy sound that, imagine this, the mother heard earlier, and she was trying to thwart it. But she died because they thought she was crazy. So he goes up into the room with his eyes closed over the bassinet. He opens his eyes, and you don't know what the hell he sees. Is there a baby there? Is there a dead baby there? Is there blood everywhere? We'll never know. There's not going to be another one of them, though.
No. We got a low battery warning, so I just want you to be aware of that.
The last movie that I want to review is 4. It's negative 4. It's The Others. It's Nicole Kidman. It was a movie that my grandma left me. Executive produced by Tom Cruise, amazingly. When you get to the end of the movie, I watched it so much. It was interesting to watch it the second time because I watched it from a different perspective. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert!
In the end, you find out that Nicole Kidman and her children are dead. And they're just... And the help people that come in, the gardener, the one that watches over the children, and the maid, are all dead too. and their graves are all out in the back of the house, and she suffocated the children and shot herself, and that's why she was dead and in limbo in the house. Very interesting. Very interesting. I liked watching it from her point of view the second time around. I didn't think she was haunted by people. I knew she was haunting people. Get it?
Hello.
Anyway, let's see. Matt and I went over our wine, and I got our Four Loko for the night, gold. Got my nails done. Had a great night with Matt. I hope you guys had a great night with whoever you're spending the night with. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.